Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. We are going to talk about a couple of more value stocks now with Tracey Ryniec, value stock strategist at Zacks.com. Here is a good old-fashioned company, American company.
That's right.
That you've brought along with you today to talk about, Parker Hannifin.
Yep.
PH, the ticker symbol. This company's been around since the beginning of time, it seems. I can remember talking about this 25 years ago or better.
Yep. Yeah, they're one of the old kind of mainline industrial companies. They make motion control systems for a lot of the big industrial companies and aerospace. They're in 47 countries now, so they've really expanded their reach. But yeah, this is one of those companies that's really seeing a big turnaround here with the global recovery, not only in the US, but obviously internationally too. They just reported earnings and saw a big jump in revenue. They beat big. They raised guidance really big, over $1 actually, and the beat was really big too, which is somewhat unusual for a company of this age, you might say.
Yeah.
But they're seeing in their two biggest segments, which are the industrial side, sales going back to about where it was in 2008, which is a good thing. So they've come off the really bad times during the recession. They're back to 2008. Mm-hmm. They're seeing some good things. They actually raised their dividend twice this year alone, a penny each time. But who else is raising twice a year?
Yeah.
And they've raised they've paid consecutively for 60 years, this company. So it's, you're getting about a 1.4% yield. It's pretty consistent, obviously.
Sure.
So there's some good things to their story. Also in terms of, the estimates rising sharply, like I said, because they raised the guidance. The chart is also interesting. You hear about a lot of the kind of glamorous stocks out there, the .coms and things surging and doing well. You don't really hear about the Parker Hannifin stock doing well, but it's at a 2-year high now. It did get a boost off this earnings. It's not real expensive. It's a little over 13 times, which is why it's a value stock. Mm-hmm. So it has a kind of a good story going forward here.
Interesting. Yeah. Then you've written about Banco Bradesco recently as well, BBD, the ticker symbol.
Yes.
I feel like I'm on Sabado Gigante here with this one. But was this a Brazilian commodities company?
It's bank. It's a bank.
Okay.
It's their second largest private bank. And they're big. They are in all aspects of the Brazilian economy. They do, lending to small companies, lending to individuals, big international conglomerate lending. They do insurance, brokerage, pensions, all that stuff.
Okay.
They're not really involved in a lot of the toxic asset stuff that has been going on around the world. So they've been doing well because the Brazilian economy is really jumping. They just reported earnings, and they saw their loan portfolio up 18%, which is a big deal. That means the bank's loaning out the money to all the companies. And they also saw, assets under management, which is their other investment wing, also up over 23%. So things are good. That's the things you want to see coming out of a bank.
Yeah, I saw that your reference to commodities-rich South America. That's what threw me there.
I mean, as commodity prices are rising a lot, Brazil is big in the commodities. They're seeing that wealth go through the system, and it's going into all the aspects of their economy now. And you're seeing it with the banks, with this loan rate that they're putting out there.
Yeah.
Analysts are real positive on this company. They did not give guidance, as kind of common with a lot of the foreign companies. There's actually 8 estimates for the year on this company, which is a lot for a foreign company, actually.
Yeah.
And you see the earnings estimates for this year and next year starting to trickle up here because what's going on in Brazil, their growth, and how well the bank is doing overall. Mm-hmm. The chart is also kind of interesting. It was kind of trading in a narrow range for the first 6 months of this year. I think kind of unexpected. They didn't know really for sure what was going on in the global economy. And then it's really taken off. So it's at a 2-year high now. Again, not super expensive, trading a little bit under 15 times. And it pays a small little dividend for shareholders. So you are kind of playing on the growth component of what's going on in Brazil when you buy a stock like this.
Okay. Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
If you want to check out more Zacks Rank Buy stock pick ideas, go to our homepage, Zacks.com. We put 4 new ideas up there for you daily, one in each of the investing categories that we write about on Zacks.com. The value category that Tracey oversees is included in that. With Tracey Ryniec, I'm Terry Ruffalo.